because I have so much going on. For a lot of you, if you're new to this channel, uh, probably heard me talk about it, and I hope y'all can see this. But if you're new to this channel, you probably heard me talk a lot about my new company that's going to be dropping soon. So I'm not going to say a lot about it on this video, but just know it's taking up a lot of my time. And but I wanted to share something with you really quickly. And I think this is going to help a lot of you. I believe it will. Like I said, we don't have a lot of time. If this is your first time to the channel, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe. If you've caught any videos on the channel previously, thank you. Thank you for coming back. Make sure to subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. And if you want to get coaching one-on-one, just reach out to me. If you want to get in the Moving Success Masterclass and VIP, which we're going to start the VIP meetings this upcoming Sunday. So I know a lot of guys who are in the Moving Success Masterclass are excited about that. If you want to take part in that, if you want to participate in it and learn how to grow your business throughout the year, because I do coaching throughout the year, you are invited to the class. And all you have to do is be a mover or an aspiring mover, and you're invited to the class, and I'll teach you how to grow your business the same way I did with Jumping Jack Movers. And so I'll teach you the business, teach you the game. The link is in the comments below. Make sure to grab it, jump in that masterclass. You could get one-on-one coaching with me. What more can you ask for, right? So that's awesome to be able to do it. Let's zoom in just a little more because this is important. I want you to be able to see it. Space is a little tight today, so just work with me. So here we go. All right, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about five bad words, right? And I should do it this way, right? So 5 business. Let's do that. 5 business bad words. All right, that's insane. All right, so you're telling me that in business, John, there's some bad words. That's exactly what I'm telling you. In business, there are some bad words, some words that you should not be using. When you're talking to your customer, these words should not come out of your mouth. And so a couple of them might shock you. Give me a second. Let me get some water in my system. All right, guys. So a few of these words might shock you because really, there's no one online who's talking about this. So I'm just going to put it out there because I know a lot of the stuff you see online is easy work, easy money, easy this, easy that, passive income, whatever, right? Make money, pajama money, make money while you sleep, make money in your pajamas, make money this and make money that. And so for me, I like to teach you the right way. It's not always the popular way, but I like to teach you the right way. I believe there's a right way to go about doing things, right? And so you should always practice integrity in everything that you do. So I'm going to talk about it really, really quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you five bad words for business, 5 curse words for 5 bad words, 5 no words that you do not use whenever you're in business. And I could really give you 10 easily, but I'm only going to give you 5, and it's the 5 that I think is relevant to what you do, which is you have your own business. So your small business, you're in sales, you're in the moving business, you're in the cleaning business, whatever. This channel is primarily for movers. I do have another channel called Middleman CEO where I talk about other things and how to build a business by being the middleman. That's the channel for pajama money. So go over, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, at Moving Biz CEO if you don't follow me there. But if you want to learn about how to create a business by not doing all the work, then go to Middleman CEO and follow me on Instagram. You'll see me there. All right, real quick, jump into it because again, I always say it's going to be a short video, but I end up trying to give you so much information. But I have to watch the clock today because I do have something that I have to do. So I got to get going. So let's get started. All right, I'm gonna give you 5 bad words that if you're using these words, it's bad for your business. These words are bad for business, right? First word I'm gonna give you. This might shock you. A lot of you are gonna be shocked. when you see this. What's number one? Deposit. But Sean John, every time I talk to a customer, I tell them deposit, right? Customers understand deposit. What do you mean deposit is a bad word? Deposit is not a good word if you're in the moving business. And for a lot of you, that's in sales and things like that. Really, I would take deposit out of my vocabulary. There are some other words that you can use. There's something that I teach my students that's 100 times better. It's not offensive. The word deposit is very offensive because what it does is it takes the customer back to having to put money down, giving money out of their pocket, not sure if they're going to get it back, don't understand the parameters around it. And usually when you pay a deposit, you're taking on some type of debt obligation, right? And so customers think about that because, and you may not believe it, but I'm telling you, it's programmed in their subconscious to where they start thinking about, oh, I don't want another bill. I don't want another this. I don't want to put a deposit down, right? And so you don't want to trigger that emotion by talking about deposit. So deposit is a bad word. You don't want to use it whenever you're talking about business. Just not a good word. Whenever you're talking to your customer, just not a good word. These are bad words for business that you don't ever want to talk to your customers about. And that's why I named it this video. The second thing is you never want to book your customer. I know some of you guys are going crazy now. You're throwing things at the camera. What's this guy talking about? I take deposits, I book. That's the way it is. But I'm telling you, there's a better way to do it. Now, if you want to continue doing it your way, fine. I'm just telling you psychologically, sales is a psychological game, right? So I'm telling you that there's a better way. There are better words that you can use as opposed to the ones you normally use, right? Customers don't want to pay deposits. Why? Because they don't want to put money down for something that they haven't gotten, right? Now, does that mean that they don't pay deposits? They do, but I teach you a different way to go about getting it. So much better, so much smoother, so much easier. They don't want to book with you. So stop using the word book. Customers don't care about you. They don't care about your business. They just want to get a service done. They don't want to book with you, right? When I think about booking with somebody, oh my gosh, right? So now I got this thing that I got to keep, that I got to do, I got to put money down just to get it. Then I may not get it, or I may not have my money correct, whatever, right? So the customers don't want to deal with that, right? So they don't want to deal with putting deposits down. They don't want to book with you. There's some other things that they are willing to do opposite of a deposit, opposite of a booking, and get you the same results. But we don't want to use those words going forward. These are bad, bad words, right? All right, I know those two shocked you, but if they didn't, I guarantee you this one will shock you. Again, if you can't read my writing, that makes two of us. I do write in hieroglyphics. And I remember when I was a kid, my teacher used to make me read my my writings out loud. And sometimes even I couldn't read it because my problem was I wrote very, very quickly. And because I wrote very quickly, I developed the bad habit of writing quickly. And the problem I have is I don't always finish my letters. So if you look up here, you might see a U that doesn't look quite like a U, an E, an R that doesn't have a curve. And I just write very quickly. And so sometimes it works against me, right? So bear with me. I'll proofread it for you. So all right, so customer service, from now on, you don't want to talk about, I give great customer service. Check my customer service reviews. Do this, do that. Customer service department, how can I help you? You don't want to talk about customer service. You don't want to use the name customer service. That's not what you want to talk about because it sounds like it's to me, customer service sounds like a department, because that's how we've been trained. Let me talk to you, customer service department. And what does it always mean when you get customer service online? There's probably an issue, and you're probably going to have a hard time working through this. In fact, you already dread the call or dealing with somebody from customer service because you know it's just going to be too much to deal with. You don't want to do it. You don't have the mental capacity to keep drilling this and drilling this. And a lot of times the word that comes out whenever you deal with customer service is simple frustration, right? So you don't want to be frustrated, and that brings about the feeling of being frustrated. Booking brings about the feeling of being obligated. I don't want to be obligated to you, right? And deposit makes me feel like, oh, I got another bill. I got to put a deposit on this car, deposit on this house. Customers are frightened by the word deposit. They don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to put a deposit down. There are other ways to go about getting a deposit, getting them booked with you, giving great customer service, and talking about it with the customer without using these terms. I know it's going to shock you, but for everyone in my class, don't give it away. But you guys know there's some better words that I teach you, right? So no more deposit, no more booking, no more customer service. Number 4, probably should put this number 1. Just please, for the love of God, please stop saying fees, right? That's a bar. Please stop saying fees. Please, no fees. Fees, fleas, does not matter. Same thing. Irritating, bothersome, just want to get rid of, don't want anything to do with. These are the emotions, because these words conjure up emotions. These are the emotions that's going to pop up when you tell a customer, oh, there's a fee. In fact, customers hate fees so much that they actually call you and ask you about your fees. They don't even give you opportunity to talk about your fees. They ask you in advance, hey, what kind of fees do you have? And then when you go through your sales process, they go, what about this fee? What about that fee? There's 10 other fees that they've heard about from other companies, which is why they didn't book with the other companies, didn't put a deposit with the other companies, don't care about the customer service at the other company. Instead, they canceled all of that, picked up the phone, and made another call because they decided not to book with that other customer because they don't like fees. And all this company talked about was fees, fees, fees. Oh yeah, there's this fee. There's an upstairs fee. There's a downstairs fee. There's a sunny day fee or rainy day fee. Guess what? There's a fee for a fee. There's a fee 5 from. There's a fee everywhere, right? There's a fee just because, right? There's a fee because there's a flea, right? There's a flea fee, whatever, right? There's a fee, whatever. So customers hate the word fees. So I teach you guys never to use the word fee. You got to get creative. You don't want to use that because that conjures up the emotions of I got to make a payment on top of a payment. I'm being penalized for this and that. So when you go to rent a hotel room and you check it out online and you're like, oh, it's only $50, but guess what? There's a $50 fee. Now you feel like you've been lied to. You feel deceived, and customers feel deceptive. They feel like they've been deceived, and that makes you very deceptive, right, in their eyes. So they don't want to do business with you because you keep piling on all these fees, right? Piling on all these fees and fleas, and now they're itching and they don't want to talk to you, right? So they don't want to do business with you, and they say, I'll check around. Hey, I was just kicking tires, just trying to get a quote, whatever. And you miss that, waste your precious time. You miss that, and the customer's still looking around because they don't want to do business with you. So we don't want to do fees because it just creates a bad feeling in the customer's gut that what else are they hiding? I don't trust you. You're just going to keep piling it on. What fees have you not told me about? Now I got to read your paperwork, and they don't want to go through all that, right? And so the last thing, again, I could do 10, but I'm just going to do 5 today. This is an awesome video. Hit thumbs up. This is some really good content. This is some really good content. For everybody who's joining late, go back and watch this video. Hit subscribe to the channel so you can get these alerts. Hit that notification bell, and share the channel with at least one person if you don't mind. But again, I'm giving you some great content that should change your business if you use this. And if you want to learn how to do this and what words you need to use and not use, that's a part of the Moving Success Masterclass. The link's going to be in the comments below. Get it. It's a great deal. Whenever you get it also, you're going to be with me one-on-one each month for the rest of the year and in a group setting. Where you'll be able to talk to me. A lot of guys that's in my course now and in the VIP, they reach out to me personally, and we talk about business. And guys will reach out, like one of my guys reached out this weekend. It was like, hey, I got this issue. Here's what we're going through with a customer. And he was like, man, yeah, we had a broken object. What do we need to do? I got the insurance. The customer doesn't want to pay. What do we need to do? And he and I sat for about 30 minutes and worked through the process and got that fixed for him. So that's one of the advantages. Because I know a lot of you're in the place that I was in a few years ago where I didn't have anybody call. I have issues. I have questions with the business. Like, man, I'm doing this right, but I'm not getting a result. What am I doing wrong? And there was nobody to call. No YouTube channel, no anything. So that's why I do this, to give back. And anyway, I hope this blesses somebody, right? So, and the last thing that you want to do, and it's so many, I could really talk about so many, but the last thing you want to talk about to a customer, the last word you want to say in the moving industry and in some other industries, you don't want to use the word damages, right? Damages is a bad word. You may as well say broken. You may as well say my fault. You may as well, and I don't even teach you to say my fault. I know what you're thinking. I should always take responsibility. Yes, you should, but there's a way to do it where it doesn't make you the bad guy, right? See, you're not going to learn that on any other channel. Nobody's teaching this, because a lot of these guys who have channels, they're not in business. They make their money on YouTube through YouTube ads, right? But I got a small channel. Hopefully it grows. I'm counting on you guys to share it. That's the only way it grows. But I'm giving you real content. Real content, the nitty gritty, where most folks are like, you probably shouldn't tell them that. No. I'm going to tell them that because I want them to be successful. I've been where you guys and girls are. I want you to have the same success. And if you want one-on-one coaching, real quick, I do offer it. I just don't offer it a lot because it takes a lot of time. Best thing to do, get in the VIP by enrolling in the masterclass. That's free VIP coaching all throughout the year. Can't beat that. It's like, I don't know, what's it like? I want to say $40 a month. Would I have paid $40 a month in 2017 when I was learning this business? My goodness, I would have paid $200 a month if that was what I could afford to learn how to grow a business faster. You kidding me? I do it all day. This is a great deal. All right, so damages. You don't want to talk about damages because it makes you look bad, makes you look responsible. I know you are, but you don't want to convey that message to the customer, right? So we don't want to talk about damages. We don't want to talk about making deals. We don't talk about all those things, right? We don't want to say, I'm sorry, it's my fault. You never, ever, under any circumstance, say your fault. I know what you're saying. You're saying, Sean, what do I say if I don't say it's my fault? See, that's the thing you got to learn. So that's the thing I got to teach you, right? So it's not fair to those who know it, though, that I've taught. But I'm telling you, these are not words you don't want to use, that you want to use, right? So damages, you don't want to do that because, again, it creates the feeling. All these words create emotions in a customer. So having damages or saying the word damages, whether it's before you damage anything or after you damage anything, you don't want to be on the phone talking about, hey, well, if we damage anything. Don't even put that thought in the customer's mind. Stay away from that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say, well, if we damage or if we break something. Never use damage, break, destroy, whatever. Right? Accident, none of that. Don't ever tell a customer, whether before or after, don't talk about damages, don't talk about accidents, don't talk about breaking things, don't talk about any of that. There's a way to do it where it doesn't make the customer concerned about your performance, right? So if you get on the phone and you start talking about, hey, if we damage anything, the customer's going to go, what? Wait. You can't just run past that. What if you damage? What do you mean? Is that what you do? Wait a second. I have to call you back. Now they're going to do research on your company. And they're going to get there and they're going to see your 45, your 49 5-star reviews. They don't care. They're going to find that 1 2-star review, and that's what they're going to read. They're going to skip all that. They're going to go to, they don't care how good you are. They're going to go to, how bad are you? What mistakes do you make? And they're going to go down there and find out, yeah, this guy damaged. Oh my gosh, I can't use you guys. You got a history of damage. Well, wait a minute. I have 49 good reviews, 1 bad. I know, but you have a history of damage. Wait a minute. That was what a different crew a year ago. Why is that still punishing me, right? So I'm not going to get on that and what Google does to you and Yelp and Thumbtack and all those other companies. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to stick with the subject. But I really got some game on that, right? So also, this is big. It's probably the biggest announcement I've ever made on this channel. We are in the future. We're going to start. I want to get into Bible study. So if that's something you guys are interested in, I want to start doing it in this channel. So we're not always going to talk about business. We're going to talk about something that's 1,000 times more important. In fact, infinitely more important than business, money, anything we have going on in our lives. And that is our salvation. That's the most important thing to me. I could lose everything today. That's fine. Could probably recover. But that one thing we must have. So that's going to be something coming up. I'm more excited about that than I am about the masterclass training, anything. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait. And so again, you don't want to talk about damages because the first thing that's going to happen with the customer is going to bring up a feeling of concern and worry and stress and anxiety. Anxiety is a power word in society today that to me, it just simply means you're thinking about or anticipating outcomes you don't want. And so you don't want to be in that position. You don't want the customer in that position. I'm looking at the clock. I got to go. All right. So don't say these things. They conjure up different emotions. Don't talk about damages. Don't talk about fees. Don't talk about customer service. Don't try to book your customer. Don't talk about deposits. Customers don't like it. It's bad for business, right? There are some other things that you can say to get these same results, but it's better than these, 100 times better, 10 times better, whatever, right? And I'll teach this in my course in the masterclass. But again, whether you enroll in the masterclass or not, that's really up to you. But just be careful whenever you use these things, right? So don't get in the habit of using this because it doesn't always work out to your benefit. Guys, I got to go. Hit thumbs up, hit subscribe. If you want coaching one-on-one, just put coaching in the box. Also, if you want to get in the masterclass, the link is in the comment below. Otherwise, I got to go. Have a blessed day. See you guys later. Bye.